Semper Fi Heating and Cooling helping customers with the conversion to the new R410A refrigerant. Mesa, Arizona, January 2021. Semper Fi Heating and Cooling is making a renewed effort to educate customers about changes to refrigerant that may soon be impacting them. Specifically, R22 refrigerant is no longer available, so any HVAC systems that rely on this type of refrigerant will soon need to be replaced. Some air conditioning companies have a supply of R22 on hand, but since there is a limited quantity left, the price for the remaining R22 refrigerant has skyrocketed. At Semper Fi Heating and Cooling, they are encouraging their customers to make a switch to a new HVAC system sooner rather than later. During the colder part of the year in Arizona, it's much easier to go without an HVAC system for a few days during installation than it is during the sweltering summer months. It might get a bit chilly for a few nights during the winter, but during the middle of summer, it's virtually impossible to live in a home without a functioning HVAC unit. The cost of a new HVAC system is obviously a major expense. But when I started calling other air conditioning companies looking for replacement R22 refrigerant for my older HVAC system, the cost was just ridiculous. I mean, was I really willing to pay such an exorbitant amount of money for refrigerant? If I did, what happens if there's a leak and I can't find any more R22? For me, investing in a new HVAC system that uses R410A refrigerant made more sense than spending a small fortune on R22 to try to keep my old unit running for another year or two. That was Mark from Phoenix, who, like many other people, has decided to go ahead and take the plunge and invest in a new HVAC system. Why is R22 refrigerant being banned? 22 South African Rand is being banned because it damages the ozone layer. The ozone layer protects humans from the harmful effects of ultraviolet radiation, so any product that damages it should be banned. While it won't be illegal to use an HVAC system that has R22 in it, it will be illegal to import it into the country. The ban took place on January 1, 2021. Now getting 22 South African Rand is going to become increasingly difficult. With a diminished amount of R22 available, prices will continue to climb, which is why many people are deciding it's time to upgrade to a new system. One of the driving principles that Semper Fi Heating and Cooling operates under is the desire to give back. Their name is pretty indicative of how they do business, and the background of owner, Jesse Keenan, as a Marine, shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. Jesse firmly believes that the only way to properly thank those that willingly sacrifice for the good of others is by giving them a tangible reward. In the case of the products and services offered by Semper Fi Heating and Cooling, that tangible reward is a 20% discount. This 20% discount is offered to all veterans and all first responders and their families. These are people that sacrifice a lot for the benefit of us all, so they deserve this recognition as well as the savings that comes with it, said Keenan in an impromptu interview. When you look at the cost of a new HVAC system, 20% is a significant amount of money, which is why many veterans and first responders become regular customers of Semper Fi Heating and Cooling, he added. Even if someone doesn't qualify for this discount as a veteran or first responder or their family member, there are still a lot of other reasons to choose Semper Fi Heating and Cooling. They offer great prices, provide great service, and have a reputation for excellence. This makes perfect sense. After all, being a former Marine has instilled in owner Jesse Keenan a sense of responsibility. That's why he runs his company the right way, and that's why they are one of the most respected HVAC companies in the greater Phoenix area. The R22 ban is something that isn't going away. It's going to make running an older HVAC system that relies on this type of refrigerant very expensive. Even customers that opt to overpay for R22 are only delaying the inevitable. A limited supply of R22 will be exhausted soon, which is why Semper Fi Heating and Cooling hopes that people will make the smart choice and upgrade now, rather than deal with more stress and anxiety in the future. Video link.